Have you ever heard about the quirkiest sports events in Italy? Picture a world where snails race, cheese rolls down hills, and oranges become weapons. This is Italy, a country not just known for its rich history and exquisite cuisine, but also for its unique and eccentric sports events. From the highlands of Tuscany to the valleys of Sicily, each region hosts a variety of unusual competitions throughout the year. So, get ready to dive into the world of Italy's most unconventional sports. First up, we have snail racing. Now, you might be thinking snails, racing, but this unique sport is a cherished tradition in Italy. It's a quirky extravaganza that has its roots in the late 19th century, and it's certainly not your typical high-speed, adrenaline-filled event. Instead, it's a slow and steady race that celebrates patience and precision. The rules are simple. Each snail is given its own track, and the first one to cross the finish line wins. But here's the catch. The snails are not allowed to be coaxed or prodded in any way. This sport might seem bizarre, but it's a reflection of Italy's love for their rich, diverse culture. It's a reminder that sometimes life isn't always about speed and competition, but rather about taking your time to enjoy the journey. Yes, you heard it right. Racing with snails is indeed a thing in Italy. Next, imagine a combination of rugby, soccer, and a dash of street fighting. Welcome to Calcio Storico. This intense sport hails from the heart of Florence, Italy, and the roots of its tradition stretch back to the 16th century. It's more than just a game, it's a battle of honor, pride, and physical prowess. The rules are simple, yet challenging. Played on a sand-covered field, teams of 27 compete to get a ball into the opponent's net using any means necessary. Yes, that means punches, kicks, and wrestling moves are all fair game. The team with the most points at the end of 50 minutes wins. But this isn't just a test of strength, it's a test of endurance and strategy too. Each year in June, the city's 4 historical districts send their bravest warriors into the arena, igniting a fiery spectacle that leaves spectators breathless. This is not a sport for the faint-hearted, but it is certainly entertaining. Moving on, we have cheese rolling and Palio di Siena. Beginning our journey in the picturesque town of Gubbio, we find the zany sport of cheese rolling. This isn't your typical picnic game. It's an adrenaline-fueled event that dates back to the 15th century. The objective is simple. Competitors must roll a wheel of cheese down a steep hill, chasing it with wild abandon. The first to cross the finish line with their cheese is the winner. But beware, these wheels of cheese can reach speeds of up to 70 miles per hour. The risk of injury is high, but the thrill of the chase and the jubilation of victory make it all worthwhile for these dedicated competitors. Now let's hop over to the beautiful city of Siena, where a different kind of race takes place. The Palio di Siena is a vibrant horse race that fills the city's central square twice a year. The origins of this event trace back to medieval times, making it one of the oldest horse racing events in the world. 10 horses and riders, bareback and dressed in the vibrant colors and symbols of the city's 17 districts, compete in this high-stakes race. The rules are minimal, and the competition is fierce, with riders often using their whips not only on their own horse but also on the other competitors. But it's not just about the race. The Palio di Siena is a deeply rooted cultural event featuring days of processions, feasts, and other festivities leading up to the race. It's a time when Sienese pride is at its peak, and the city's districts compete not just for the coveted Palio banner but for year-long bragging rights. These sports might seem strange, but they're a part of Italy's rich cultural heritage. They're a testament to the country's love for tradition, community, and a dash of the unexpected. Whether it's chasing a wheel of cheese down a hill or racing bareback around a city square, these quirky sports offer a glimpse into Italy's vibrant and unique way of life. Now, let's discuss the Battle of the Oranges and Cacio e Pear. In the heart of Ivrea, a small town in the northern part of Italy, every February, a unique and vibrant spectacle takes place. This is the Battle of the Oranges, an event that transforms the calm town into a citrus-scented battlefield. The history of this peculiar tradition is steeped in legend. It recalls a medieval rebellion against a tyrant who was pelted with stones, which have been symbolically replaced with oranges today. The participants, divided into 9 teams, engage in a lively and colorful battle, hurling oranges at each other with gusto. It's a sight to behold as the streets are awash with a sea of orange. On the other hand, Cacio e Pear, literally translated as cheese and pears, is a game that's as charming as its name. Originating from the town of Pienza, nestled in the picturesque region of Tuscany, this sport is a test of precision and skill. The aim is to roll a wheel of pecorino cheese, weighing about 4 kilos, around a post, with the goal of getting it as close as possible to a pear placed at a distance. The game harks back to simpler times when shepherds would play it to pass the time. Today, it has evolved into a beloved event, attracting locals and tourists alike, who are drawn by its quirky charm and the festive atmosphere that surrounds it. The Battle of the Oranges and Cacio e Pear are perfect examples of how Italy's rich history and culture have given rise to these unique sporting events. They blend tradition with fun, and the spirit of community with a dash of competitiveness. While the Battle of the Oranges is a thrilling, adrenaline-pumping spectacle, Cacio e Pear is a game of finesse and strategy. Both, however, are deeply rooted in their respective communities, serving as a testament to Italy's diverse and vibrant cultural tapestry. These sports are as fun to watch as they are to participate in. Finally, we have Palio del Samaro, World Championship of Boar Hunting, Worm Festival, and Truffle Hunting. Let's start with the Palio del Samaro. This event takes place annually in Torrita di Siena, a quaint town in Tuscany, and features donkeys instead of horses. The origins of this competition can be traced back to the Middle Ages. It's a race full of fun and laughter, where the donkeys, with their stubborn and unpredictable nature, are the real stars of the show. You'll find jockeys dressed in medieval costumes, adding a touch of history to the hilarity. It's quirky, it's unusual, but it's a whole lot of fun. Next up is the World Championship of Boar Hunting. This event, held in Tuscany, is not for the faint-hearted. It's a thrilling and dangerous competition that requires skill, courage, and a deep understanding of the boar's behavior. The sport dates back to ancient times, when boar hunting was essential for survival. Today, it's a test of bravery and skill in the wild. Moving on, we arrive at the Worm Festival held in Casello, Liguria. Now, this is not your typical sporting event. It's a celebration of the worm, an often overlooked creature. Participants take part in a worm race. Yes, a worm race. This unusual event is a tribute to the importance of worms in the ecosystem. It's quirky, it's different, but it's an essential part of Casello's culture. Last but not least, we have truffle hunting. This is a sport of patience and precision. It's a treasure hunt in the Italian countryside, with truffles being the coveted treasure. Truffle hunting has a long history in Italy, specifically in regions like Piedmont and Tuscany. Dogs, specially trained to sniff out these underground delicacies, are the real champions here. It's a sport that combines the thrill of the hunt with the joy of discovery. These sports truly showcase the diversity and uniqueness of Italy's sporting culture. They might seem unusual to some, but for the Italians, they are a testament to their rich history, their connection with nature, and their sense of fun. From donkey races to worm races, from hunting in the wild to searching for hidden treasures, these events add color and character to the Italian sporting scene. These sports truly showcase the diversity and uniqueness of Italy's sporting culture. So, there you have it. Some of the most unusual and entertaining sports you can find in Italy. From the slow-paced excitement of snail racing to the historical fierceness of calcio storico, Italy's sports scene truly has a unique flavor all its own. We've rolled with the cheese in Palio di Siena and felt the impact in the Battle of the Oranges. We've also tasted the culinary delights of Cacio e Pear, and witnessed the spectacle of Palio del Samaro, the thrilling World Championship of Boar Hunting, the whimsical Worm Festival, and the secretive world of truffle hunting have also been part of our journey. Each of these quirky sports offers a different slice of Italy's rich and diverse culture. If you enjoyed this journey into Italy's quirky sports, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating insights from around the world.